Hey guys, Lex here, and if you guys remember, around a week ago I uploaded a video with a Q&A asking you to ask me some questions. So, it's been about a week later. Okay, I was hoping for more questions, but some of you decided you didn't want to contribute and just scrolled on. Thanks for contributing, guys, I really appreciate it. No, I generally do, because unlike some people, you didn't bother to scroll past and not comment. Yeah, so I did ask questions. So, time to get on to the questions that were asked. First up, Ruel Dexley asked, what's the difference between each type of perfume, eau de toilette, etc.? Which of these lasts the longest, and last but not least, how would you spend your last day on earth? Okay, well, basically, they're just concentrations, like aftershave, eau de cologne, eau de toilette, eau de parfum, extracts and oils and perfume and crap like that. I'm not an expert on it. It fucking confuses me how a really tough, oily piece of shit can last less long than eau de cologne. But yeah, so which of these lasts the longest? It really depends how the fragrance is composed. For example, one of the strongest scents I own is Acqua di Parma Colonial Leather, and it's an eau de cologne concentrate, and it outperforms, some of my Montales, which are eau de parfum. It all just depends on what the notes are in it and how it's blended, etc. like that. Again, I'm not an expert on it, but I did try and answer it the best way I could. And how would I spend my last day on earth? I would spend it butt naked, lathered in shiny oil. I'd have all my fragrances around me, all my favourite ones in a circle with candles. I'd have really big, massive, cheesy 80s headphones on, and I'd be sitting like this listening to cheesy disco music. Don't you want me, baby? Okay, that's enough. So, next up, Fuzzball Meister asked, 1. What's your occupation? 2. Is it okay for men to wear women's fragrances? 3. Has anyone told you look like Jonah Hill? And a 4th question, political question, do you consider yourself British or Scottish? Okay, Mr. Fuzzball Meister. First up, what is my occupation? I'm currently unemployed looking for work. I was working in Debenhams over Christmas, not in the fragrance department, click and collect. And before that I was a student. And yeah. Is it okay for men to wear women's fragrances? Of course it is. Do not let a company just think about what is a women's fragrance. How do you know it's a women's fragrance? Because the company has put for men or for women or pour homme or pour femme on it. But like Encre Noir is marketed towards men, and Chanel Sycamore is marketed towards women. But they smell very, very similar. So how can they completely different genders if they smell very, very similar and they're in the same sort of genre? So yeah, if you like something, if you pick up Chanel No. 5, the most female notified scent, the most women, like everybody knows it's a women's scent. It's the most recognised women's scent. Yeah, it's like definition of a female scent. And then you're a guy and you like that. Wave it. Don't let it. You're spending your hard-earned money. And these companies reformulate stuff and discontinue stuff and fuck the consumer over all the time. So why the hell should you take them seriously when they say, well, this is for men and what's for women? These people clearly don't have a fucking clue what they're talking about if they reformulate shit. So yeah, wear what you want. Has anyone told you look like Jonah Hill? No, they haven't. I have been told I look like Michael Cera, fuck knows why. And that tennis player, Rory McIlroy or something. Him, I look like him. I can kind of see why in that one, but yeah. Political question, do you consider yourself British or Scottish? Well, if you've ever watched the movie Last King of Scotland, where the African troops get out and they go, you're British, and he goes, no, I'm Scottish. That's how I'd answer that question. And just to add on to that, I did vote yes for independence. Just so you guys know, some of us still have the balls. Yeah. So, moving on, Vio Cappuccino, who's your favourite reviewers? Well, Vio, my favourite reviewers, I love Top 10 Frags, Carol, I love The Fragrance Apprentice, Fragrance Bros, I love Mark. I like Dan Mickers. I disagree with some of his videos sometimes, but I like his presentation. He's a funny guy. I also like Lanier Smith. I love his cocktail intros. If you're watching Lanier, I love those. Really, really good. I like the stories he does with his videos. He talks about like he's taught the Pour Monsieur one, and the story behind why he got it and stuff. Really good. I really enjoyed it. Yeah, my throat's going a bit clogged up, so sorry about that. Next up, how old Led Zeppelin Jam asked, how old are you? What fragrances would Vegeta, Goku, Trunks, Gohan, Frieza and Cell wear? What is your favourite football team? I hope Real Madrid. Well, how old am I? I am 22 years old, man. What fragrances would Vegeta, Goku, Trunks, Gohan, Frieza and Cell wear? That's very sly, because you technically got to ask like 6 questions there. Very, very, very clever, you know? So I'm just going to answer one of them. See how that is. Kidding on. Vegeta, I think, would wear Ventus. You know, he's very Planet Vegeta, he's royalty, and creative supply of the royal family. I think he'd wear that. Goku, I think, would wear something quite cheap, like Dupe or Cool Water. Yeah, it's cheap, but it smells nice. Trunks would probably wear something like Armani Diamonds, a ladies' man sort of thing. Gohan would probably wear something like 1 million, you know. Frieza would probably wear... Frieza, I can imagine him wearing Muckalat for some reason, don't ask why, he just seems the type. Cell would probably wear Black Ood, or 24 Platinum. Ood Edition, in my opinion. What's your favourite football team? I actually don't follow football, I'm not into the sport. So yeah, that's them. Next up is Jason Keller. 1. What's the most you've ever paid for a fragrance? Have you ever tried Baloo? And what is, or Balut, I assume it's Baloo. What is their fragrance that you hate, can't stand? Well, Jason, the most I've ever paid for a fragrance is £145 for my Creed Aventus on All Beauty. Have you ever tried Baloo? I actually googled that, I believe it's a food. No, I haven't tried it, but I will try anything. So if you want me to invite me over for dinner sometime, meet the family, I'll bring a couple of bottles of wine. I'm game, you know, as long as you can cover the travel expenses. Anyhow, and what is a fragrance you can't stand? Probably One Man Show, mainly because I'm a big Bogart fan, and I do not like One Man Show one bit. And a lot of people say, oh, but you don't like grey flannel, but I can appreciate the quality. It's a good quality scent, I just don't like it. Whereas One Man Show doesn't smell good quality. It smells unfinished and synthetic. I just don't like it. I understand it might have been amazing back in its original formulation, but the current formulation I cannot stand. It makes me want to vomit. Thank you for asking. Mr. Matt C asked, who do you think is cooler, Crockett or Tubbs? I would say Crockett. I like Tubbs. He's always, you know, really always wears a tie. Crockett can't really be bothered. Crockett's more laid back, you know. Tubbs is always dead serious. Crockett's like, oh, so what, Tubbs? What's he gonna do? Fire us or something? He's always dead laid back. So Crockett for sure. And don't forget, that isn't Tubbs' theme, there's Crockett's theme. Tubbs doesn't have a theme because Tubbs isn't that cool. Carry on, Tubbs is awesome. He also voice acted the Lance Vance in Vice City. Felt like Michael Thomas did, so wee fact for you. BTB23, love that name, BTB23. BTB23. Sorry. Where, how do you store your fragrances? Do you believe fragrances go bad expiry, etc. And what's your favourite fresh scent? I store mine on a dresser. I probably don't store them that very well, but basically I store mine on a dresser and I put all my favourites, the ones I wear often in this dresser, and the rest go in shoe boxes. Embarrassing. Anyhow, do you believe fragrances go bad, expire? I do believe they do if you don't take care of them, but if you're talking about if it has an expiry date on the bottle, that's utter bullshit. Yves Saint Laurent used to do that a lot of the time. The expiry date will expire. And here's proof that it doesn't expire. Right now I have a vintage bottle of Cool Water, as you can see, the original vintage. So obviously because I got Yves Saint Laurent, fragrances must go off after 6 months or a year. So this must be off, right? No, it isn't. It smells awesome. So they're talking shit. But if you don't take care of them and you leave them exposed to oxygen, there's damaged lids or stuff, they can go off, but they shouldn't. If a company tells you they'll go off in 6 months, that company's talking shit. Next up, Rethinica. Hi Lex, first of all, you're a funny guy, I enjoy watching the videos, blah blah blah. Where is it? Oh wait, that's the wrong one, there's like the questions are lower down. Okay, what brought you to this hobby of collecting perfumes and what made you decide to start to review them? And do you have any other hobbies besides perfumes and gaming? I was in Spain once, and I must have been 19 at the time, I think. Something like that. And it was the first time I ever bought my own fragrance in a fragrance shop. And that particular place had this one fragrance shop, can't remember the name, but they had them everywhere. And yeah, it was really cheap. They had great prices, and I got it for like 36 euros. It was a 100ml Boss bottle, and that fragrance got me started. The attention everyone gave me, compliments, oh you smell nice, you smell that, it lasted long. It really smelled rich and classy, and it just got me absolutely hooked. So yeah, and I decided to start reviewing them, and I noticed a lot of, I liked buying classics and powerhouses and stuff to try it for myself. I noticed there wasn't a lot of fair reviews going on, and most of the reviews, if there was any, were just, oh, it smells old man, oh, it smells like grandpa, don't wear it. They never talked about how long it lasted or what it actually smelled like or how you could wear it. They never did a review. It was just, oh, I don't like this, it smells old man, bye guys, thanks for watching, subscribe. Like, that's not a review. That's you being an asshole. Anyhow, so that's why I started my channel up for that. I just evolved into more modern sense, Montal, Creed, etc. What other hobbies do I have besides perfumes and gaming? I like to compose music and I like to write a lot as well. I also like to drink. I go to my pub and drink way too much and come home and can't remember. And well drunk, I normally order a fortune online and wake up and go fuck and end up cancelling it to put the money back into my account. Carry on. Not the last one, but I do enjoy composing music and writing. I suck at both of them. I think my music's garbage. I'm planning to delete it at some point probably soon, but fuck it. That's my hobbies. Quite a boring life. So next up is Guts, and this is the last one here. Hi, I'm just wondering, where you mostly buy your niche scents from? Is there a website you'd recommend? I buy from various places. I buy most of my scents online from Amazon. I got all my Montals from Amazon. You can get Tom Ford's on All Beauty. I got my Creed on allbeauty.com. eBay, Amazon, and All Beauty are my three main sites. Fragrance X is also kind of good for that as well. Fragrance X, eBay, All Beauty, Amazon. I normally don't touch eBay with a barge pole, but do if you find a good seller, reputable, and it's not, you know, it's like, again, it's not like the price is too good for true. Say Aventus is £200 a bottle and the guy selling it for, say, 160 quid, then it would be I would see that as a bit legit, especially if it has good rep. Whereas if it's £200 a bottle and he's going, here's a full 120ml for only £65, I'd be like, yeah, you see the difference? So yeah, that's my video. Thank you for your questions, guys. I might do this in the future if more people decide to participate. Yeah, I'm talking to you, the people that just click like and scroll by. I don't even click like at all. Yeah, I'm talking to you. Anyhow, guys, thank you for participating. I hope he's answered your questions and what you wanted. So yeah, as always, guys, keep on watching and keep on smelling fly.